Dear friends, welcome to this session on relationship analysis with Vedic astrology. And tonight we'll discuss about how to read Vedic astrology charts in a simple way for relationships, marriage, love, those kind of relationships. So the first thing we'll do is we'll talk about a bit about the planets and see which planets represent the woman in a man's life, the man in a woman's life. Yeah. So, is there anyone who can share which planets are connected with romantic life, marriage?
Pranam, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Sir, I think
Venus.
Venus, sir. Venus and Mars.
Okay. So, what Venus represents? So, Venus is the first planet. So, Venus represents the wife, the female partner. Right? And if someone is, let's say, lesbian, then it will represent her female partner. So female partner is Venus, represented by Venus. And Venus also tells about a person's romantic life, intimacy, sexual life also. So wherever Venus is placed will tell us how the person's romantic life will be, what his wife will do if he is a man, and also it will tell about in general terms, it tells also about luxury, abundance, money, and things like that. But from a relationship perspective, Venus is important for the love life of a person and specifically the female partner. So, and there are 12 houses in the Vedic astrology chart, 12 blocks. So whichever block is placed, it will tell something. So I'll explain the houses with some examples. So if anyone has birth details, quickly share those birth details with me. And I will start making the chart, and we'll keep the details anonymous. We will not tell the person's name, even if it is your own chart or somebody else's chart. Okay. So on the internet, your video will be shared, but we don't know who the person is. So I'll say something blindly, and I'll tell you how to say that, how to do it whenever someone gives you their chart. So anyone wants to give their chart quickly? Any chart, anybody's birth details. Quick, fast, no sleeping. No, just tell me the details. I can't, navigate two chats and all the time.
Okay, date of birth is 11/11/1987.
11 November 1987. Okay.
Yeah.
So first we fill up the details in the astrology, whatever software you're using. So I'm using Parashara's Light. So what is the timing?
6:49 a.m.
6:49 a.m. And place?
Place is Manipal, Karnataka.
Manipal, Karnataka. Okay. So this is a man or a woman?
Man.
Man from Manipal. Okay. Fine. So let's look at this person's chart. And before I talk about this particular case, remember that there are 12 blocks, 12 parts, 12 houses, which are the 12 parts of the sky when this person was born. So we always number them from the top center in Roman numerals. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So now each part has a certain standard meaning. So we won't get into the details of the meaning, but the standard meanings are available. And if you don't have it, you can let me know and I'll share with you. So where is the Venus placed? Can anyone tell me?
Second house.
Second house. Starting from top center, we count anti-clockwise. So it is in the second house. And there is a small number 8, which represents the sign. So we'll come to the sign later. But now, second house. So second house, the standard meaning is it is the house of resources. It is the house of education and learning. It is the house of the family. It is the house of money. It is a house of contact. So any resources that you have in life, assets that you have in life, they come under second house. Voice. Yeah. So now Venus for this person is in the second house. So what interpretation can we make? Venus, the wife, the romantic life in the house of resources. So the first interpretation we can make is that his partner will do something, the partner will have something to do with his learning or education. Then also something to do with the family, maybe in some cases. Venus is also means the woman is responsible for something to do with financial things. And also Venus there means she will be someone who has a good voice, or she will be attracted by this person's voice, whoever's chart we are seeing. So, yeah. So, let's talk a little bit about Venus in the second house. So, any other interpretations that you can make from this?
So can we say the wife of him is someone come from known family?
Yeah, can be from known family, can be from school, can be from college, because there is a connection with
Second house.
school education.
Education and family, yes.
So that possibility is there. Also, there is a possibility that there is something to do with this person's voice, what he says, what he does, you know. So if this person is learning something somewhere. So this kind of person, if is he married already, Mr. Fernandez? No, not married. So this person, if he's not married, he has to go for some kind of learning where he can learn something related to voice. So he can learn foreign languages, he can learn something related to the voice, he can learn singing, maybe he can go for singing classes, music classes, something like that. But there has to be an educational aspect. If he wants to find a wife, if he's looking for a casual partner, that is different. But if you're looking for a wife, definitely the aspect of learning has to be there. Some place where he is learning something. Or maybe he will find in the bank because money is involved. So he has to hang out at the bank, go to HDFC Bank, go to Kotak Bank, you know, get credit cards, make the girl sell credit cards to him. So something like that. So there is a connection with what?
Learning.
Learning
Connection.
voice.
Yeah, money, voice. Yeah, and also he will find, maybe if he has some contacts, if he has some people, he may find through that. Now there is a sign here, which is number 8, we can see. So number 8 represents the sign Scorpio. So now we add another layer. So what kind of learning? Scorpio is the sign for mystery. It is the 8th sign. It is the sign for astrology, tarot, you know. It is also the sign for what?
Research.
Research. It is also the sign for something which is hidden, something which is secret. So learning some secret knowledge is always, or occult knowledge is important, is helpful for him to find that kind of person. Also, some kind of also eighth house, eighth sign is related to insurance, because insurance comes after a person's death. So insurance companies, so you can hang out at insurance companies. So things like that. So something to do with this. So if you know this person, anything like this has happened so far?
Yes, about mystery, astrology, tarot, hidden secret. Yeah, all that is true.
Yeah. So he has some connection in the occult, some female connections in the occult area.
Correct.
Yeah. So he will give readings and he will, sort of try to connect with those women. Or he will learn and he will connect with those women. So these are the areas where the person has to be active. Now, also we see that there is a planet Saturn with Venus, 10 degrees away. So 10 degrees, 5 to 10 degrees, we consider 15 degrees, 25 degrees. So Saturn represents, now what does Saturn represent, Amit?
You have said monk, like someone who is
Yeah.
within
Saturn is the monk or the activist. So
Yes.
the woman can be some kind of spiritual seeker, or she can be some kind of activist, right? Saturnian, or it can be someone who's a meditator, yoga teacher. So some connection with these things also can be there. Saturn also represents someone who's older. So people who are elder or people who are much younger, because Venus, Saturn represents the age gap, time. Saturn represents time. So the age gap comes into play. So this kind of person should go for a person with some who's maybe much older or much younger. He might be drawn to these kind of people because Venus is with Saturn. And as I said, Scorpio is also involved, knowledge is also involved. So somewhere there is a connection with spirituality. Scorpio is also related to Tantra, things like that. So this person can go for Tantra workshops and, uh, explore for a partner. So something like that can happen. So you have to be in the right place where your Venus is indicating. If you're not in that place, it becomes probability reduces because you are not going as per your chart. So when we move as per the chart, we get more, uh, what do you say, uh, openings. We get more opportunities. Okay. So now this is a uh, example of Venus. So now we'll take another example. I think someone has shared. Who has shared something? Acha, Fernando has shared. Okay, any other example? Any other? Fernando, just close your mic. A lot of sound is coming. So, Amit, any example?
Yes, sir. Please note down the details.
Yeah, just comment. I'll just, yeah, so new thing. So, yeah. So tell me the birth detail.
Yes, sir. The details is 14th of the August,
14 August
1991.
1991.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
3:08 p.m. 3:08 p.m.
Acha.
Place is Jorhat, Assam. Jorhat, Assam.
Assam, Jorhat.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is a man or a woman?
She's woman.
Okay. So woman's chart, which planet we discussed?
Mars, sir.
No, no. What we discussed? Baba, what sleeping?
Venus, sorry, Venus.
No, before this we didn't discuss about Jupiter.
Yes,
We,
Jupiter, yes.
we discussed or we didn't discuss today? So Jupiter represents the husband in a woman's chart. We discussed or we didn't discuss you that also you don't know.
I think we didn't discuss, I see.
Then tell no that we didn't discuss. Jupiter represents the husband in Vedic astrology. Jupiter is the husband. The husband in a woman's chart.
Yes, sir.
So Jupiter is placed where in this chart?
9th house.
9th house. So first house, we go on counting and we reach the 9th house. So this is 9th house. Counting anti-clockwise from the center. So 9th house, Jupiter. But Jupiter, we see it is at 0 degrees.
Yes, sir.
So it is in both 8th house and 9th house. Means it is on the edge of 8th and 9th.
Yes, sir.
So it is on the edge of 8th and 9th. So what we'll do is, we will take the qualities of both 8th and 9th. So 8th house, what are the qualities? Something to do with mystery, something to do with occult, astrology, tarot, something to do with death, something to do with mysteries of life. What else? Insurance,
Research.
analysis, research. So anything which is hidden, the 8th house is trying to find. And 9th house is what about what? It is the house of Bhagya, destiny. So these are standard meanings. You will find them online. You will find it also in my, I'll also be able to share with you. So Bhagya, destiny. So 9th house is Bhagya, destiny. So what will it involve? Foreign connection. It
Yes,
will
sir.
involve outside native place. It will involve something to do with spirituality, guru, religion, father. Yeah. So Jupiter is in the 9th house. So where this person is likely to find his or her partner based on all this information.
She find a partner on the college life, the college,
Why college?
because the 9th house is also higher education, right? So maybe
Achha. This person married or not married?
she's married actually
Achha. So where she found her husband?
in college.
In college. What they were learning?
You're learning engineering,
What kind of engineering?
sir, IT, sir.
IT.
Computer sciences.
Okay. So yeah, so 9th house is also education. That is correct. Was she studying somewhere outside her native place?
Yes, sir.
So that is the main thing, no? So this is outside native place. So when she came outside her native place, she found her husband.
Yes.
So there is some connection with 9th house. And then there is also connection with 8th house.
Yes, sir.
Because there is this person is interested in astrology or something like that.
Yeah, interesting analysis and research part.
Achha. What analysis and research of what?
You can say like highly analytical job is there. So,
Okay. So he's doing a highly analytical job because of
yeah.
8th house related thing.
Yes, sir.
And maybe when they met in college also they were doing some research or analysis or something like that.
Yes, sir.
Or some project or something like that.
Yes, sir.
Right? So it is very simple. You have to take the house meaning, you have to take the planet. But most people, they don't do this. They will talk exaltation, debilitation, blah, blah, blah. You know? And then they will get lost. Then they cannot make any kind of analysis. But it is so simple. Right?
Yes, sir.
So all the YouTube and all that nonsense, when you study from there, you are not able to predict. Because there is too much of kachra, dirt in the mind. All fundas, they will say, oh, okay, Kal Sarpa Yog, Manglik Dosh, Sade Sati has happened, blah, blah, blah. And after all that blah, 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 no correct prediction. No simple basics you take and you analyze. It is very simple. It is not that difficult. Of course, some factors, mitigating factors or factors which change something have to be considered afterwards. But basics, if you take, you will still get the truth. You will still get some facts. Right? Anything else you can say, Mr. Fernando?
Yeah.
Based on this 8th house, 9th house. Anything else?
I think everything is covered mostly.
Yeah. So now there is a sign involved here. Jupiter is in the sign of Leo,
Yes, sir.
number 5. And
Yes, sir.
Jupiter is also on the edge of Cancer, which is a water sign. So water and fire. We call this as Gandanta region. But it's a little advanced concept when you're going from water to fire.
Yes, sir. So her partner is, he's egoistic and more dominating.
Okay, wait. So forget about Gandanta. I'm not sure whether this is Gandanta. Let me check. Yeah, fire and water. Gandanta region. And similarly, there is Gandanta region between Scorpio and Sagittarius, water and fire. This is also Gandanta. So the person, Gandanta region. So at the time of their marriage, maybe they had some problems or some upsets, upheavals.
Yes, sir.
And also this is a karmic relationship because between water sign and fire sign, there is a lot of, what happens when you put fire on a hot tawa, hot pan? What happens if you put water?
Sizzles.
Speaker.
Yeah, so there is a smoke, there is sizzling, right? Everything starts splashing around. So that is what must have happened at the time of their marriage. Isn't it? Some kind of
Yes, it happened.
fight. So fight or whatever, conflict or friction, whatever word you want to use. So simple, no? So astrology is so simple. So it is a very simple. So simple concept you take, you apply. It is very simple. Now Jupiter is in Leo. So the partner, yeah, he will try to be dominating and things like that. Fine. Also, it is in Cancer, which is the exaltation sign of Jupiter. And it has just entered Leo. Now, see, people don't know their basics. So Jupiter was where all this time? Where Jupiter was?
Cancer, in Cancer.
Yeah, so Jupiter was in Cancer all this time. So its impact on Cancer is very much there. And then it came into Leo. So just entered Leo. So Cancer means Jupiter is exalted. So this woman, she suddenly found her partner and there is an emotional connection.
Yes, sir. Very much emotional connection right now.
Because Jupiter is exalted. Yeah, he's saying right now because he wants to marry a few more times. But
Actually, it was 11 years relationship.
okay.
Now
Before marriage.
something, yeah, before marriage, and something is going to end like right now.
Okay, okay. So Jupiter is exalted. It is in the 8th house, which is the house of upset. So these additional factors you can add afterwards. Okay. So this way we can analyze the prospects of husband and wife. What kind of husband I will find, what kind of wife I will find. And then using dashas and other things, which I teach in the detailed trainings, that you can apply and tell the dates also. It is very simple.
So can I add one thing?
Yeah.
So here Venus is with Mars, so we can say like the partner will be more aggressive.
No, Venus for woman we don't see. This is woman, no?
Sorry, I mean, sorry, Jupiter is Mars. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, but Jupiter is very far from Mars. First Venus is, first Mercury is there, Venus is there. So for Mercury's effect will be there, Venus effect will be there, Mars effect will come later.
So we can say
And
like
Sun is also there.
Sun and Jupiter are more.
Sun is also there. So multiple things are there. So there is a mixture of many things. Jupiter with Venus can make the husband cheat or do something, you know, because Venus connection with Jupiter means other women can come in this person's life because Jupiter is the husband, Venus are the women. So more other women come in their life, or he will text and chat with other women or something like that can happen if he is slightly, confused. Has this happened?
Yes, sir. I guess so.
Uh,
But I think we are not sure on this thing, but might be the case.
Yeah, so something like this. So Venus, Mercury. So Mercury means also talking to someone, and Venus is the woman. So these kind of things, some things can happen because there are lot of planets. So we discussed two things so far. One is the role of Venus. The other is the role of Jupiter. So Venus is the wife, Jupiter is the husband. Now, which is the house we look for marriage?
Seventh house.
Seventh house. Which is the house we look for romance?
Fifth house.
So these are standard meanings. Fifth house is romance. Of course, when we do a detailed class, we look at the details of the houses and all that. But otherwise, I'm giving a very simple way to understand this. Okay. So seventh house is house of marriage. Fifth house is house of romance. Now, in this chart, which is the seventh house? What is happening in the seventh house? So seventh house is always opposite the
first house.
First house. So this is first house is called ascendant. And in Western astrology, seventh house is called descendant. So rising sign and the setting sign. So Ketu we can see in the
seventh house.
Seventh house. And what are the qualities of Ketu?
So you have mentioned Zen master.
Yeah, yesterday we said Ketu is the Zen master. So these are all standard things. If you look at the previous videos, you will get details on houses. Everything is there on my channel. Houses, details, everything is there. So just look at it and you will get more details. But now I'll simplify it. Ketu is Zen master. So what qualities it has? Detachment. There is also what other qualities?
You have mentioned like a Zen master is someone else who will teach you like this way. He can scold you also. Something like that.
Should teach you something that will teach you in a hard way. What else?
Yes, sir.
Ketu is also about the spirituality. It is about past life connection.
Intuition.
So, okay. So now what we can see is again, and also Ketu is about research and analysis. So this person, again, we see that, okay, what happened? Okay. Anyway, so Ketu is the Ketu will give you the quality of, so the partner again is connected with research, analysis. So we have one more confirmation. Okay, person can be slightly spiritual or interested in occult, something like that. But Ketu also brings that detachment in the relationships. So when Ketu period comes in their life, like a Ketu Mahadasha or Ketu Antardasha, the planet of detachment will cause them to have some troubles. So let's see when they are Ketu Mahadasha. So if you're saying there was some problem, so yeah. So is Ketu Mahadasha ending on July 2023, 12 July. So last 1 year or whatever period Ketu was there might have been some issues.
Yes, sir. Now they have filed a divorce.
August 22 to July 23. After August, they filed a divorce?
They have filed last year, sir.
Yeah,
In the
after
month of June.
August.
Yeah, maybe, yes, sir. So from last
So
1 year.
around, so around August, roughly.
Yes, sir.
So Ketu period came and the separation or whatever they want to do. Correct? So Ketu will always give this kind of problem depending on how badly it is placed. Now, what issue could have come? The sign we see here is number 3, which is Gemini. Communication. So what issues? Communication issues will come. Because every sign also will have its effect. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So also, Gemini is ruled by Mercury. And already we mentioned that Mercury is with Venus. Venus represents the feminine. So communication with the female. So either he will have communication with other females or she will have communication with other men. And there will be some form of cheating or something like that can happen. Which is why the marriage starts. There will be problems in the marriage.
Yes, sir.
So that is the issue here. Okay. So this way we can, very simple way, we can analyze and tell about someone's life. I know nothing about this person. You just gave me the chart. So, but still we can see a lot of things. Okay. Anyone else wants to share any other chart? We'll take one more example, then we'll close the session.
Floyd, one more chart.
Yeah, yeah, tell me.
16 June 1994.
16 June 1994. Male or female?
Time is 8:30. Female.
Female. Time?
Time is 8:30 p.m.
8:30 p.m.
and the place is Porvorim, Goa.
Porvorim, Goa. So programming doesn't show. Okay, so we take Panjim. Okay. 16 June
Moxa
19,
also.
16 June 94, 8:30. Okay. So
Yeah.
let's take so what we discussed so far for a woman, what is the planet?
Jupiter.
Jupiter. So Jupiter is in which house? So we start counting again. 1,
11th.
2, and we go up till 11. We count anti-clockwise. So 11th house. So 11th house, the standard meaning, we call it Labhasthan. 11th house is called Labhasthan. What is Labhasthan? The house of gains. So this person can find a partner through her friends, social circle, also through some kind of network, organization, group, right? What else? It can also be something connected with the income because that also comes under gains. Also someone
Yes, sir.
connected with the elder sibling, eldest sibling.
Society.
Yeah, society, group, same thing. Network, organization, group, society. So, so this is the first thing. So, is it anything like this has happened so far?
Actually, she is the elder sibling. So,
Yeah, fine. But other things.
uh, yeah, it seems that way. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's married or not married?
Not.
Not married. Yeah. So She wants to get married or doesn't want?
Now that's a personal question. I won't know the answer.
No. Then why you're sharing the chart? Then give another chart.
No, that
If
is
you can't confirm, then I'm like
okay.
a dodo going on saying things, no?
Okay. So I'll give you one more chart. 29th June,
Wait.
1990.
29 June, what? 1990?
1993.
1993. Male or female?
Yeah, female.
Female. Time?
Time is 1517
Okay. And place?
and place is Delhi.
Okay. So now this person, again, we have to, it's a woman. So we have to see position of Jupiter. And Jupiter is in the 12th house. Before first house, the 12th house comes. We count anti-clockwise.
Yes, sir.
So Jupiter is in 12th house. So what can we say about this person's? First, let's say 12th house. What is the standard meaning? It is the house
Foreign,
of
foreign
moksha.
land.
Moksha, escape, detachment. Right?
Yes, sir.
So 12th house standard meaning moksha, escape, detachment. It involves distant land. It involves also spirituality, since moksha comes. Also involves service to society. It also involves service or charity. Also involves some kind of suffering, maybe. Things like that. Okay. So, yeah. So anyone wants to share what will happen? Now I've done 2, 3 examples. So what can we say about the husband based on this? Jupiter represents the husband, the male partner.
Sir, her partner may be like from the foreign land or something from distant land.
Yeah. So partner will be either a foreigner or from a different place. Foreigner means does not mean has to be someone white color or black color. It
Yes,
can
sir.
be someone from, if she is from Delhi, it can be someone from Kerala, someone from Maharashtra. That also is foreigner.
Yes, sir.
Because India is a big country. So it can be, like distance, different culture also, different caste also. These things can come.
Yes, sir.
So different things. So also can have a partner who is spiritual, can have a partner service or charity, can have a partner who has something to do with suffering. So also it can be someone who is into some form of someone working abroad, same thing. Also some form of even it is related to hospitals, prisons, retreats. So someone who is, so she can meet her partner when she goes on a travel or when she goes on a retreat. Okay, let's hope she doesn't go to hospital or jail and find a partner, but at least these kind of possibilities are there. So can you confirm, Fernando?
Yes, I confirm.
She has found someone from a distant place.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Kind of means what? She's married, not married?
Not married, no.
Acha. So a partner, but she will be inclined towards people who are from other places or something like that. She has studied abroad or something like that. Anytime gone to another place or something like that.
Not studied abroad, but worked in a place which entails a lot of traveling,
Acha.
So
Yeah. Yeah. So travel to foreign countries or within India?
within India.
Okay. Okay, fine. So there is a possibility of working and finding this kind of person. Okay. Now let's look at 7th house. So, Fernando, just mute yourself. There's a lot of sound noise in your back, some wind sound. So now, let us talk about 7th house. So I don't know this person, whoever it is. So 7th house, there is Venus. So 7th house is the house of marriage we discussed. So Venus is there. What are the qualities of Venus? Who are these people? Gaurish, Rachit, sleeping or awake?
Sir, luxury, royal things.
Yeah, so related to luxury, something royal, what else?
So beautiful.
Beautiful. So someone who has something to do with art also can come.
Creativity, arts, everything.
Creativity, music, right?
Dance.
So this kind of person, she will find a partner who is into creativity or interested in creativity or has some inclination of. But Venus also represents money. So she may also try to find a partner who has money. So right now her Venus period is going on, Venus Antardasha till Feb 24. So she has chances of meeting this kind of partner. Okay. So Fernando, anything you want to confirm about this?
Yes, I agree to this.
Yeah. So she has found someone who is in this direction with Venus. Now, the sign of the 7th house is Aries, first sign. And Aries is ruled by Mars. And Mars is sitting in which house? Can someone tell me?
11th house, house of gains.
11th house.
11th house, the house of gains. So, because of the friends, and Mars is what? Planet of
Warrior, fighter.
conflict. So, Mars is planet of conflict. And 11th house is house of friends. So either because of her husband or because of a partner, there will be conflict with friends, or because of a conflict with friends, she might have problems in her relationship. Or maybe because she is not able to get along with people, she is still struggling to find a partner. Because Mars in the house of friends, house of people, house of network, connections. Right?
Correct.
So there will be some kind of conflict with the friends. This person will be aggressive with the friends, aggressive with, if she's in a group or organization, she will be aggressive. Or she will be interested in some kind of group activity which has something to do with adventure or something to do with, trekking or some kind of adventure. Motorcycle riding, fighting, wrestling. Is a wrestler, Fernando?
No, not a wrestler.
Achha.
Dancer, maybe. So, yeah, dancer.
Achha. Yeah, so dancing, but Mars is also related to fighting. So she will have fights with her friends, fights with elder sibling, fights with friends, something like that, some conflicts. And that is the reason she is finding it difficult to find a partner. Because she has this.
So conflict at the workplace also would be considered in this
If
aspect.
she is working for an organization, because 11th house is organized.
Yeah, in the organization. Yeah, okay.
So that also can
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
problems because that is connected with 7th house. So not able to get along with people. That kind of issue can happen.
Okay.
So these are the possible problems. Also problems related to money. Because see, Venus is here, the planet of money, and Mars is again in house of income, 11th house. So there is a issue connected with money which can arise when in this relationship. Some conflicts related to gains, money, things like that, friends, stuff like that. This is one more thing we can understand from this. So anyone has any other questions? Gaurish, Babita, these people just come to sleep. They are not there also. Face is not visible, nothing. They must be
Sir,
sleeping by the time we start the session.
sir, I have one.
No, actually, I'm attending for the first time, so I'm new to this. So that's why
Yeah,
I'm
new
quiet.
is fine, but at least you have to put your camera on and you have to speak, Some respect should be there.
Okay. Yeah.
So that is
And
it. So, yeah, Amit, what were you asking?
Sir, I was saying like her seventh house lord in 11th house. So it might be the case like she's chasing for money from partner. Maybe someone she's looking for a partner who also rich, or maybe taking some
Yeah,
type of
Venus is
gains.
related to money, so she might look for a person who has money. That is possible.
And also the seventh house lord in 11th house. So it is in gains, house of gains also. So it will also, you can also interpret like this way as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so that I already mentioned, no?
Okay.
Venus in the 7th house, Mars in 11th. Okay. Anything else? 5th house, we can see the romantic life of this person. 5th house is related to what?
Sir, romance.
Romance.
5th house is romance. But it is not marriage. It is what happens apart from marriage. Means it is the attraction, or it is your finding a lover,
Love life.
love life, right? So
Yes, sir.
dating, all these sort of things. So if Saturn is in 5th house, what will happen? Saturn, the standard meaning we know is what? Saturn is the planet of some kind of delays.
Delays. Sir, older could
Yeah, older people or
with
some age
their,
gap,
Age gap.
Saturn is older.
or younger people. Correct. Older people, age
Uh,
gap, or younger people.
Yes, a
okay.
huge gap, gauge gap, age gap.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Sir, younger people can't we see from the Mercury?
No, no.
Okay.
Saturn means some age gap will be there. Now someone has become 70 years old, you want to find him to find 90 years old woman. So it's a common sense thing, no? Saturn will give you age gap. So either you will be older or the person will be this thing. So from where you got this funda of Mercury? Rachit?
Yes, sir.
From where you got this funda that Mercury will be younger people?
सर पढ़ा था इसलिए ठीक है गलत पढ़ा होगा इसलिए
Pada means what? So read, must have read from some book, no?
yes sir
Then the reference should be there, no? So
yes
the thing is that, see, where YouTube astrology, you will get all types of fundas, but those people have not seen charts. They are just teaching. Real charts they have not seen. Understood, no?
yes sir
So the thing is that they will tell you all kinds of fundas. But what I have noticed is, as the person grows older, see, you have to consider always common sense when you're interpreting something in astrology. Common sense. Now a man is 50 years old. Will he go for a 70-year-old woman? Can
No,
you
sir.
romance with her? Is it
No.
possible? Not possible. So in those cases where Saturn is involved, that man will try to find a younger woman.
Okay, sir.
Similarly, a woman is old. She is 50, 60. And Saturn is involved. She can't go with an 80-year-old guy, you know. So she will go for someone who is younger. Right? So Saturn is the lord of time. It is not just old. It means lot of time. So time gap comes. Age gap comes. So that is the most important thing. So anything else anyone wants to ask? Everyone silent? Okay, fine.
Yeah, can I share one chart? Hello?
Yeah, sharing chart is fine, but you came late. So what will you understand about the chart?
Okay, fine.
Okay, so we'll wind up this session. And if you are interested, please join our WhatsApp group and we will have more sessions like this. We'll also have a training on astrology. This is just a basic thing which I'm teaching, but there are not many people today, so I don't want to go on and on talking to few people. But definitely, you can look at my videos, you can understand what I've shared. You know, it is all for free. So since there is not much more to discuss, I think we made it clear how to look at a chart and tell about someone's relationship. So previously we discussed so many examples. Okay, so thank you everyone and all the best. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.